I'm joined now by Shawnee County Commission District 2 candidate Henry McClure. Henry, thanks for joining us this Monday morning here.
Hey, good morning. These put the Glass Houses studio to shame. This is really nice.
Appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Thanks for being on.
We welcomed your opponent there for the District 2 seat, Kevin Cook, onto our show back in August here. Looking ahead to this November's election, why do you feel like you're the best fit for this county commission position?
Well, I think it's my life experiences. Being a real estate developer and traveling across the country, working for a shopping mall developer. You know, my life is dealing with the government. My life is trying to do economic development. You know, recently we just did a deal up on Highway 24, or down the street at 25th and Rochester. Panda Express will be opening up. We've got Chick-fil-A open. So I'm doing economic development as part of my livelihood. And sometimes my livelihood is impeded by governmental processes and affairs. So after leaving for 18 years, I came home, and now I'd like to try to make a change, apply my life work for you.
There you go. It's a good slogan there. Well, if you're elected for that role, are there any changes that you'd look to make specifically in your first term? Well,
one of the first things, and maybe let's say, let me give it one term. Let me do my best to change it. But I envision a Metropolitan Planning Commission. And one thing I want to let the voters know is I intend on retiring my real estate license. So I won't sit there with a conflict of interest day to day. But if we go back to a Metropolitan Planning Commission to where we're engaging the public and getting public input, bring back the MPO to the planning department and merge the city and the county planning department under one rule.
There you go.
We gotta also make sure the sheriff has the tools to keep us safe, because that safety will be economic development.
Exactly. Well,
how am I doing?
You're doing great there. Well, you mentioned that you wanted to talk today about uncollected taxes and infrastructure. What stands out to you about those two areas here in Shawnee County?
Well, what I'm worried about, the voters put a lot of roads on the sales tax issue. And I want to make sure that what the voters voted for is implemented. So when we originally passed the sales tax, it was to go to broaden the tax base and increase the population. And we've not achieved that goal. So as far as the properties that, if you have a vacant lot, 1 year. If you have a commercial building, 2 years, and a homestead, 3 years. So we need to take all the inventory where they haven't paid taxes and put it on the auction block. And we're not doing that today. So it's real important to make sure that the economic development dollars go to infrastructure going forward. And if we just have nice roads and a safe place to live, people will want to come here.
There you go. Well, Henry, thank you again for joining us this Monday morning here. We really appreciate your time, sir.
Oh, thank you. I love your studio, and thanks for having me on.
Thanks for the compliments. I appreciate it. We'll send it back over to Eli for another look at your Monday up ahead here.